since we listed the company on the Swiss Stock Exchange a year ago, I think a lot has changed, but clearly you're right, our visibility, we have much better access to government and payers. I was in Washington a few weeks ago. I met with the head of the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. I met with Biden's policy advisor in the White House to really look at healthcare reforms. Similarly in Europe, both in Switzerland and across Europe, we have great access to senior politicians and payers. So I think we're shifting the landscape. The industry really needed a strong advocate and a voice, and I think Sandoz really increasingly is taking that role. And also from partners, clearly we just launched ustekinumab, a biosimilar for Stelara in Europe. That came out of a partnership with Samsung, who approached us really again. So more and more companies want to work with Sandoz because they see the scale and the capabilities that we have. So a lot has changed since we listed. I got many benefits, ultimately focus, visibility, access to capital markets, access to talent, a profile and a voice that we just didn't have as a division of a much larger company. It's a very different energy. The whole organization is very clearly aligned to the success of Sandoz. And one of the cool things we did when we spun the company, we made sure every single employee got a stock grant in the company. And for a lot of people, they'd never had shares. You can imagine some of the people in our labs, in the factories, had never owned shares. So this is the first time they have ever had equity. So now everybody, in a sense, in the company is an owner of the company. And that gives a really strong spirit in terms of the culture of the business. Just over a year ago, we had our last Capital Markets Day in London. What I'm really proud of is everything that we committed to in the Capital Markets Day, we broadly delivered. Every product, the filings, the momentum in the business, the margin expansion, the discipline around cash. Investors invest where they're confident. And ultimately then it's confidence in management and our ability to execute. And that's hard fought. As CEO and as a management team, my job's to make sure that we deliver on our commitments and ultimately continue to deliver on our purpose. Ultimately, our job is to bring more medicines at more affordable prices for more patients across the world. And that's an incredibly exciting opportunity.